Let's discuss the pricing in materials management, how items are priced, how that's configured. Now, for the sake of this conversation, we're only talking about pricing as it pertains to materials management or inventory control. There are other parts of the application where I can also configure pricing that may in fact supersede or trump the pricing that we've got defined here. So for example, if you're using our sales order module, you may have set up a contractual pricing agreement, basically saying that this customer for this particular item pays this dollar amount through this date range. That configuration would trump what we're discussing here today. So this is only as it pertains to inventory control. You know, when users are entering sales orders, they select an item and they enter a quantity, and then suddenly a price kind of magically appears in the sales order. There's a lot that goes on in determining what that price is. It's the customer, the date range, how many a particular item a user is buying, and again, that could be changed potentially if permissions are set up that way in sales orders. So let's just discuss from materials management's perspective how pricing is established. So I'm looking at this particular item here, and I'm going to go to the pricing tab. Now there are different ways that an item can be priced. One is a fixed pricing. This simply says that this item, it's $62.50. Really straightforward, very simple, easy to do. The pricing class, which can be set up in other areas of the software, can involve a pricing strategy. There's another video you can look at to look at that strategy. But as I'm changing this class, you'll notice that the elements that I need to set up are different. So for fixed pricing, it's just that, enter an amount. For discounted goods, which is the name of a class that I've got a different strategy set up. So you'll notice as I toggle between these, I'm prompted for more information. So for example, if I wanted to make this item a member of a class called Fixed Pricing Plus, it's going to be a fixed price plus a dollar amount and a percentage, or optionally a dollar amount and a percentage. So I could also have something that's basically cost plus a percentage. So in this case for special goods, it's the cost that I pay plus 5% or 10 or 20%. The cost will automatically be managed by the system. So as I'm receiving items, the cost comes in. I could tell the system that the price of an item is always what we paid for it plus 30%. So I'm always guaranteed to make a 30% return, and I can tweak those numbers accordingly. Another strategy I can have is a matrix, meaning that if an item, if somebody wants to buy a certain quantity of an item, that they pay a different amount. So for this particular item, I said that between 1 and 2, it's $7.80. 21 and 50 is $7.20. 51 through 200, $6.90, and then anything over that is $6.50. So again, this is the particular item that I'm looking at. I choose the default strategy, the default pricing class, and associate that with the item. But again, this is only from materials management's perspective. There are other areas that could change that. So that gives you a little bit of information about how to establish pricing in materials management.